We have said the magical words to each other, but it only took us a week. What? Oh, I was gonna high five you, Mykelti.
You said I love you within a week?
Yes, it was a week and a day. It's just a week.
Who said it first?
Him.
Sister wives Tony says Kody Brown and David Woolley are alike. And Christine goes all out as bride-to-be. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my shocking news channel. What prompted Sister Wives star Tony Padron to say that Kody Brown and David Woolley were alike? Christine Brown Woolley is thrilled about her next date with David and is sharing that with her kids. Yet, Tony makes a comparison between her new man and her ex, but what is it? Kody Brown and Christine Brown Woolley have been apart since early 2021. That was when she shared she was done with him and the plural family. She then sold her Flagstaff home and opted to take her youngest daughter, Truly, and moved to Utah. Her children and family were there, so she wanted to be surrounded by love. As she was preparing to leave, Kody was desperate for her to stay despite their struggles. So, he tried to convince her that any man in Utah would take her for all she was worth and she would be left with nothing. Luckily, she met David Woolley and they instantly connected. They left their first date ready for the second. Within a year, they tied the knot in front of over 300 family and friends. Though TLC aired their wedding special at the end of season 18, the current season documents how they met. Currently, Christine is chatting with her kids about David and how it's been a month but she adores him. Then, Mykelti, Brown Padron's husband, Tony Padron compares him to Kody. However, his reasoning is ridiculous. Tony reasoned that David Woolley and Kody Brown were both boomers, therefore that was what made them similar. He noted a lot of what David talked about did not make sense to him, which was very similar to what Kody would say. Now, David is 60, so yes, he is a boomer, but Kody is only 55, so he is not. Therefore, the only things the men have in common are they've been with Christine. And they confuse Tony. A whole debate ensues over if David is a boomer and a producer tells Christine he is, but she just laughs. After learning Tony Padron's justification, Sister Wives fans were completely over him. They felt that he was annoying and more so, did not like how he got a kick out of knocking down Christine Brown Woolley's happiness. Tony is so annoying. It's not funny to be irritating for the sake of being irritating. And to say he reminds him of Kody, who treated Christine like garbage, just to squash Christine's joy because he thinks it's funny, is very uncool. Tony is such a troll, lol. I was glad to hear Truly's answer about David. Funny and they get along. Tony says anything for attention. He fits right in. Fans also noted how Tony was more like Kody Brown if ever a comparison were to be made. It took a while for Kody to warm up to Tony and vice versa. Then, they got along swimmingly, and now, that has been shattered. Who knows if they can mend fences. Sister Wives celeb Christine Brown is about to walk down the aisle and become a legal wife for the first time, so this TLC star not leaving anything out. It looks like she's doing all the traditional stuff that brides do before the wedding. That includes the professional engagement photos she shared online this week. Sister Wives, Christine Brown out of the basement. Christine Brown referred to herself as the basement wife a few times on the show. Back when she became the third wife in the Sister Wives clan, Kody Brown and his 3 wives lived in the same house. While they all had their own apartments, there wasn't enough room for 3 above-ground units. So, Christine and her little growing family occupied an apartment in the basement. Christine came a long way since those days. Today she is not only out of the basement but the queen of her own estate. But the biggest change, of course, is that she no longer has the want or need to share a husband. This Sister Wives mom of 6 is about to marry David Woolley, and so many of her old Sister Wives ways have fallen to the wayside. Like having her husband in her bed only once every 4 nights. Not the way she's going to live in a monogamous marriage. Christine and David Woolley pose for engagement pictures. While Christine was married to Kody in a spiritual ceremony, when she marries David, she'll legally be his wife. Christine once said on the Sister Wives show how she could never call Kody her husband while out in public. This was before they became a well-known reality show family. So, it's understandable that she wants all the frills and thrills available to a pending bride. That includes professionally done engagement photos as seen above. She shared these with her fans this week, and she got ohs and ahs from around the nation. Christine Brown commented that she thinks they look good together. The fans agreed with this sister wives bride-to-be. They not only think they make a great-looking couple, but several commented that they look so much in love. Sister wives, here comes the bride. The hashtags on the post where she shared her engagement photos tell a short story. She wrote, #TrueLove #finally found someone #engaged #photoshoot. She finally found someone, she wrote. But she only separated from Kody for a short time before announcing her engagement. So, it sounds like this is something Christine dreamed about for a lot longer than when she first left Kody. But today she looks happy, and from what she reports, she's got a real keeper in David Woolley. He treats her like a queen, and Christine's sister wives fans are thrilled to see this. After living a lifestyle that brought her much heartache, fans say Christine Brown deserves this happiness. This comes from her fans, who also sent her good wishes in their comments. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown appears in a humiliating scene in the new season of the TLC show, and fans suggest there's likely only one reason for that. Fans became appalled when they watched the latest preview of season 18. It captured the only wife left, and she was not on her best behavior. Sister Wives. Robyn Brown likes her privacy yet. Robyn Brown has said time and time again that she likes her privacy. This is her reason for staying away from social media. It's also probably why she seems to stay below the radar and not captured in photos while out and about. She is often mortified that people think she is selfish. Yet in the latest promo, Robyn offers a scene that seems to reinforce this opinion. With what TLC has released so far for the upcoming season, the Sister Wives series seems to capture Robyn at her worst. One of the most talked about scenes from the new promo shows Robyn crying about her future golden years. With all the women gone, she has a meltdown about her visions of what will happen when she's elderly. She's worried about being lonely in her old age. At the same time, there are 3 ex-wives, who are all without Kody and attempting to make it on their own. Next, you see Robyn in a meltdown because her imaginary front porch is empty decades from now. And she's going through some of the most dramatic movements to emphasize her devastation. Robyn Brown is a woman who values her privacy and who is also skittish about negative comments from fans. Yet she just offered up a ton of ammunition for humiliating comments, as well as spilling her guts out on the camera. So, why the sudden turnaround? Robyn right behind Kody Brown. While fans see Robyn Brown looking a bit selfish thanks to that scene, it looks like Kody Brown keeps up the shock value. He also allows himself to look like a sad case. So, the trailer shows Kody getting bashed by Janelle Brown. It looks like he can't take it and bolts out the door. Not a good look for Kody. Janelle points her finger at him and tells him to shut up and listen to her. After throwing his cup down with a little force, he stomps out saying, "No, no, no." Sister Wives fans watched and applauded Janelle as her goodbye to him included a couple of 4-letter words. But as many got a charge out of this, some wondered why Kody would allow this on the screen. It looks like he got up from his chair and stormed out because he was humiliated. Sister Wives. Robyn and Kody lower their standards. Social media commenters seem to save their positive vibes for the 3 wives who got away. So, was the new season trailer edited to appeal to those Sister Wives fans? It kind of looks that way. Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and Meri Brown capture the sympathy of the fans. Plus the applause for their progress since leaving Kody Brown is heard loud and clear. In the past, Kody went to great lengths to keep the Sister Wives series going. At one point he even took a huge pay cut just to keep the show on the screen. The embarrassing scene of a quivering Robyn might be the result of the goal to keep Sister Wives going strong. Or at least some fans think that is why Kody and Robyn agreed to have themselves shown in such an awful way. Fans of the show suggest that this is likely the only way that Robyn Brown would allow herself to look so selfish. She despises the rude and crude comments from viewers, so why give them a reason to write more? So, the consensus online seems to be that Robyn dropped her boundaries for the sake of the Sister Wives show this season. Drama brings in the viewers, and they need them to keep the show alive. A lot depends upon that paycheck for the sister wives patriarch. But Robyn Brown really seemed to take the brunt of it with that humiliating scene. Sister Wives star Christine Brown might be used to this, but David Woolley is new to having his personal life strewn across the headlines. But when you become a celebrity, a lot of your privacy goes out the window. So far, Christine's future husband has weathered a few incidents that had to be, at the very least, uncomfortable for him. The most recent event occurred just a few days ago with one of his children. Sister Wives. Christine Brown knows dark side of fame. Christine Brown remained wife number 3 to Kody Brown for the last couple of decades. Up until the family decided to do the Sister Wives series, she stayed tucked away in the background. That's because at the time they lived in Utah. Back then, the laws in that state made their lifestyle against the law with possible prison time. So keeping pretty much to themselves was the way the family lived. Christine couldn't even acknowledge Kody as her husband at the time. But when Kody decided the family would do the Sister Wives series, it turned their world upside down. It quickly became pretty clear that they needed to pay a hefty price for their newfound fame. The show made them a bunch of sitting ducks for the police in their town. They scoped out Kody and his family once their series hit the TV screen. So, the family packed up and fled Utah without telling their children until it was time to go. They landed in Vegas, where their fame grew due to the popularity of the show. But there are many dark times for Christine with the Sister Wives cameras rolling. Some are still talked about today among the fans. David Woolley. Sad times not broadcast until now. Like any other family, sad times come and go, as do the happy times. So far from what David has said, that's just about how he describes his life as well. But unlike Christine, when something personal happened in David Woolley's life, it stayed between the people involved. With Christine, the whole Sister Wives viewing world knew about it. It's awful for any wife to hear she was never loved, or she wasn't desired by the husband in the bedroom. But Christine heard this from Kody along with the Sister Wives fans watching their show. So, it seems Christine has had her fair share of embarrassment, hurt, and pain with the nation watching. Now that David Woolley is about to become this Sister Wives celeb's husband, he's already a recognized face. People are very interested in the man who Christine picked to replace Kody Brown in her life. So, this man from Utah is also becoming famous because of Christine. So any events in his life likely find their way into headline news. Sister Wives. David found it was time to open up. When Christine Brown first announced that she was exclusively dating someone, it took her a little before revealing who he was. Maybe she needed to give him that time to realize how loving her will change his world. And, with fame, it's not always a nice change, as this Sister Wives mom knows all too well. Just last week David Woolley took to social media to finally say a few things about himself. Once he did, Christine Brown's fans seemed to understand why this had to be hard for him. Everyone wanted to know more about David, and naturally, people started digging. And they found what they were looking for. David addressed the Sister Wives fans on social media. He said, "A lot of people want to know more about me, so here goes." David, 59, said he has 8 kids with his late wife. He also stated that depression got a hold of her. Previous reports indicated that his wife committed suicide in 2012 at the age of 43. He also shared how he tried dating, but that didn't work out so well. That is until he met Christine Brown. Now he looks forward to a bright future with the famous mom from Sister Wives. Then he shared a family photo with almost half of his kids' faces concealed. He explained how some in his family want to avoid the spotlight, and that's why some faces are covered in the photo above. He then added that he respects their wishes. Many of the show's fans thanked David for sharing that personal part of his life. Will David survive living in Christine's fishbowl? Now, a new personal problem emerges with his family, which made it into the headlines. If he wasn't the husband to be of this Sister Wives star, then this likely would have remained private within his family. The reports indicate that he called 911 to report a missing person. He then filed a missing juvenile report. According to reports, his adopted son ran away from home. Reportedly, David made this call at 8:45 p.m. on June 1st. David Woolley's daughter called the police the next day to say that she found him. He went back to the town where David and his children lived before moving into his new home with the sister wives star. The daughter told police that she spotted him outside a gas station. According to reports, David Woolley also said that he worried that his son might be in danger. The report also explained that this was a child under 18 and that this young man has ongoing issues. So the police took him into custody until David and his daughter put a plan together for him. But reportedly a call to the police came in again on June 7th. The report filed that day said the officers referred to this same son as a juvenile runaway, again. But the caller's name, along with many details, were redacted this time around. So, it looks like David Woolley has some problems with a son who is under the age of 18. For most families, this would remain private, or at least not nationwide news. He's only one of many fathers who go through issues with their kids. Despite this, his newfound fame via Christine Brown makes his family life prime for headline news. With that said, many fans of the TLC series wonder if David Woolley will survive life in the fishbowl with Christine Brown thanks to the Sister Wives show. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.